Askreddit put out an APB for its officers, asking, "Officers, what's the dumbest thing you've ever seen a criminal do?" The responses prove that crime does not pay or think. Okay, welcome to the stupidest lineup on Earth.
Askreddit, but every answer gets worse.
We responded to a bank robbery. The guy ran out with the cash, jumped into the passenger seat of his getaway car, and just sat there, waiting. His getaway driver had seen our patrol car pull up and just abandoned him. The robber sat in that passenger seat for a full minute before he realized he was alone. He just sighed and put his hands up.
That sigh. I felt that sigh in my soul. That wasn't the sigh of a criminal. That was the sigh of a man who just realized he needs to find a more reliable friend group. This is the saddest getaway since my last family vacation. He didn't just get caught. He got ghosted mid-heist. That's a new level of betrayal. I pulled the guy over for speeding. As I'm walking up to his car, I see him frantically texting. He then looks at me terrified and shows me his phone. He had meant to text his buddy, "Cops behind me, hide the stash." Instead, he had accidentally sent it to his mom. She had replied in all caps, "I am calling the police on you, Kevin." I am calling the police on you, Kevin. This is the most powerful move in the history of crime prevention. Forget Batman, we need more pissed off moms with texting capabilities. She didn't just snitch on him, she grounded him from a life of crime. He's lucky she didn't threaten to turn this car around and cancel his entire illegal operation. A guy robbed a convenience store wearing a ski mask, gloves, the whole 9 yards, completely unidentifiable. The problem was, he had just come from his shift at McDonald's and forgot to take off his uniform. His name tag, which clearly read, "Hi, my name is Derek," was pinned to the outside of his jacket. We just went and picked up Derek at his house.
The name tag. What is this crap? This is a masterpiece of self-sabotage. It's like writing, "I did it," on your forehead before you commit the crime. His disguise was perfect, but he was brought down by corporate branding. This wasn't a robbery. It was a guerrilla marketing campaign for McDonald's. I'm robbing it. Derek is not a criminal. He's a cautionary tale about the dangers of a strong work ethic. We brought a guy in for questioning about a burglary that happened at 2 a.m. He swore up and down he was at home, asleep. As his solid proof, he showed us the GPS data from the ankle monitor he was wearing for a previous burglary conviction. The GPS data clearly showed him at the scene of the new crime. He snitched on himself with evidence from his last crime. He created a time loop of stupidity. He used the evidence from his past failure to prove his present failure. This isn't just snitching on yourself. This is a level of self-incrimination that should win a Nobel Prize. He built a perfect, inescapable prison of his own dumbassery. This man is not just a criminal. He is a living, breathing Mobius strip of bad decisions. It's beautiful.
Responded to a call about a guy trying to siphon gas from a car. We found him. He was easy to spot because his pants were on fire. He couldn't see in the dark, so he had been using his lighter to check the gas level in the tank. He was so focused on putting out his flaming pants that he didn't even notice us until we put the cuffs on him.
His pants were on fire? He was a human tiki torch. This isn't a crime. This is a goddamn slapstick comedy routine. He was trying to commit a felony, but he accidentally auditioned for the Three Stooges. Using a lighter to check the gas level, that's a level of genius that science cannot explain. He wasn't just arrested, he was probably given a Lifetime Achievement Award for services to cartoonish buffoonery.
We were chasing a suspect on foot, and he darted into a building to hide.
He thought it was a random office complex. It was not. It was the regional police headquarters. He ran directly into a room full of 30 off-duty cops who were in the middle of a briefing. The room went silent. Then everyone started laughing. He just laid on the floor and gave up.
He hid from the cops inside the cop store. That's not just a bad decision. That's a perfect checkmate against yourself. It's like a mouse hiding from a cat inside the cat's mouth. The sheer, beautiful, poetic justice of it all. He didn't just get caught, he surrendered to the very concept of the law in the most direct way possible. Game over, man. Game over.
This genius tried to disguise himself by coloring his entire face with a permanent marker, a black Sharpie. He didn't rob anything. He just walked into the police station to ask for directions. His face was a smudged black mess, and the fumes were so strong we all got a headache. We had to help him try to wash it off before we could even ask what he was doing.
A Sharpie! He didn't just try to disguise himself, he tried to become a living, breathing Rorschach test. The fumes, the commitment. This wasn't a disguise, it was a cry for help, written in permanent, toxic ink. He didn't want to hide his identity, he wanted to erase it. This man wasn't a criminal, he was a walking, talking piece of abstract expressionist art, and we are not worthy to interpret him.
We arrested a guy for breaking into a house. As we were putting him in the car, he looked at us with a dead serious face and said, "You can't arrest me, I'm a ghost." He then proceeded to make noises for the entire 20-minute ride to the station. When we put him in the cell, he tried to phase through the wall, failed, and just bumped his head. He then started crying.
The paranormal defense. He tried to ghost the police. This is the most ambitious crossover event in history. Law and Order meets Ghostbusters. He didn't just plead not guilty, he pleaded not corporeal. The commitment to the woo, the valiant attempt to phase through solid matter. This is beautiful. Crime is a lie, logic is a myth, the justice system is just a playground for the profoundly stupid. Now I need to know, what is the single dumbest excuse you've ever heard someone use to get out of trouble? Let the Council of Ghosts know in the comments below and subscribe, or I'll haunt your patrol car. Woo!